There is an animal that has solved a problem no one else wanted to solve. It lives in trees. It barely moves. It sleeps for up to 22 hours a day, and when it wakes, it eats the one thing that almost nothing else on Earth will touch. From a distance, it looks like a creature that has found peace, but peace is not what it found. Eucalyptus leaves are, by most biological measures, a terrible food. They contain almost no protein. They are fibrous, hard to break down, and laced with compounds that would sicken most mammals within hours. The oils that give eucalyptus its sharp, medicinal smell are not accidental. They are defenses, chemical barriers that evolved to keep things from eating the tree. The koala is eating something that was designed, by time and pressure, not to be eaten. So how does it survive? The koala's liver works differently. It neutralizes toxins at a rate that would be remarkable in a larger animal and is almost improbable in one this small. Its gut is among the longest, relative to body size, of any mammal. A long, slow chamber where tough cellulose is broken down over hours. The body has built an entire processing system around one specific kind of poison. It is not adaptable in a general sense. It is specialized to the point of exclusion. But specialization has a cost that takes generations to feel. When you eat almost nothing but a food with almost no energy, your entire life becomes an energy budget. Every hour spent moving is an hour of caloric debt. Every degree of body heat costs something. The sleep that makes the koala look so peaceful is not rest in the way we understand rest. It is conservation. It is the body doing the arithmetic of survival and choosing stillness over almost everything else. There is something quietly devastating in that. The koala does not move much because it cannot afford to. Its world has narrowed between one branch and the next, not from contentment, but from constraint. The animal that looks most at ease may be the one living closest to the margin. Eucalyptus is not evenly distributed. It grows in specific regions under specific conditions, and in the last 2 centuries, those regions have shrunk. The same narrow adaptation that allowed the koala to survive where others could not now makes it dependent on a habitat that humans have fragmented and reduced. The specialization that was an advantage becomes a vulnerability the moment the environment shifts. Evolution does not plan for what comes next. A koala cannot simply learn to eat something else. The liver, the gut, the metabolism, they were built for one thing. They cannot be rebuilt in a lifetime or a century. They are a commitment made by deep time, and deep time does not offer refunds. There is a word for what the koala is: a specialist. Biology uses it without irony, but perhaps it deserves some. A specialist is an organism that has traded flexibility for precision. It works beautifully until it doesn't, and when the system it was built for begins to disappear, the specialist has no fallback. It has only what it has always had. The eucalyptus leaves are not a gift the forest offers. They are a treaty, an agreement between a species and a specific, narrow version of the world. The koala agreed to the poison. It agreed to the stillness. It agreed to spend its life processing something most creatures reject. And in return, it got a niche with almost no competition and a way of surviving that has lasted millions of years. It is elegant. It is also fragile in a way that no amount of cuteness can conceal. The koala does not know what it has given up. It only knows what it has: a tree, a leaf, a slow metabolism running its quiet calculations in the dark, a body built so precisely for one world that it has almost no room left for any other. That is what specialization feels like from the inside, not a limitation, but a life, not a trap, but a home. Even if the home is shrinking, even if the food is poison, even if the piece you see from a distance is, up close, something much more like endurance.